welcome to Clark Hinkle Field here in Toronto, Ohio for the battle on the river tonight. It is Edison Wildcats versus your Toronto Red Knights. Good evening, everyone. I am Rich Coburn. Joining me, as always, my good friend, my buddy, my pal, Mr. Rob Suffaletta. How you doing, pal?
I'm doing really good tonight. Listen, I got to say, I am extra happy tonight as I got to give a shout-out right out the gate. As our sponsor, friends, whatever, I mean, a whole bunch of stuff. The Manning family took care of us tonight and fed us again. And, man, what a spread. I got to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. They fed us, our kids, everybody, with some penne and meatballs, sauce, Steubenville Bakery, bread, butter. I mean, the whole
They
nine
went all out.
Oh, my gosh. I felt
Lisa, Paige, Lori, Stacy, Kathy.
Yes.
Thank you, sisters of the Manning family. And, of course, Dave and Kim for bringing it up to us.
Absolutely.
It was wonderful.
Wow.
We truly, truly thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Absolutely. That was fantastic. I might have to get some more at halftime.
I told them, I said, you guys don't have to do that. And they said, for everything that you guys do, you don't get paid. We had to do something for you. And so
yeah, it was really nice.
we truly, truly do appreciate it.
And, and the other thing is, it's nice is that I'm glad it's a little chilly tonight. Otherwise, with a full belly, man, I might
go to sleep.
Go sleep.
I understand that completely. It is, of course, football under the lights on a Friday night. Edison comes in 5-0. Your Red Knights are coming in 4-1 in the battle, not only of the teams, the lights begin to as well.
Well, Edison coming in 5-0. Red Knights 4-1. Took a loss last week against Oak Glen. I wouldn't say we had our A game. We had some injuries, had a whole bunch of stuff. But Edison looked pretty good in the warm-ups, and so it should be a good game. I mean, I'm sure the Red Knights have regrouped, and I'm looking forward to a battle tonight, and hopefully Red Knights come out on top.
Oh, I agree with you, buddy. There's still about 8 minutes left here on the clock, and both teams they're waiting for both teams to come take the field. But the tunnel, it's kind of interesting tonight because it was Titans night here too as well. So we have all the Titans with the cheerleaders and everything else down on the field, as we are now just waiting patiently for both teams to come to this field to get this thing started.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I was talking to Mr. Farrell, Mark Farrell, our athletic director, and this is going to be one of the biggest games we've had here crowd-wise.
I agree.
In years. He told me, I would say we're probably borderline 1,000 people tonight.
Oh, I mean, just take a look over. Well, I mean, when the game starts and the cameras go over, take a look. There's a lot of people from Edison. Edison travels well. They
do.
always have. With the student section and everything.
Well,
but then when we zoom over here on our side, it's packed in red and white. Student section is completely full. It's what that's friendly rivals are supposed to.
Yeah, and we got people lining the fences. This is like, I remember as a kid growing up, when I was junior high, and I would see tons of people by the fences. I mean, this is reminiscent of the crowds we used to get years ago. This is one of our biggest crowds that I can remember in a long time, and it's great to see everybody, and it's enthusiasm on both sides. I mean, that I would venture to say that's as packed as our new visitors' bleachers have been ever since we put in the new field, which looks fantastic. We got a new track behind there, looks great. New everything. So just exciting game. Should be a action-packed game. We got 5-0 Edison against the 4-1 Red Knights. So I am looking forward to a barn burner here tonight. And I did happen to see – I didn't see who won the toss, but I did see who's getting the ball first. So that's like a half a watch that I watched.
So we count that as a half?
Yeah, I'm count that as a half. So that is at the beginning of the game, I saw everybody go out, and I didn't see the actual flip. But I do know Edison will receive the ball first. They chose to receive. They'll be traveling from north to south. They're basically toward the scoreboard. If you guys are not here and listening in other parts of the country, it would be basically from the baseball field toward the scoreboard. That's the direction they'll be going first, and Red Knights will defend that side.
I've gotten a few messages saying that there has been no sound on the stream. Yeah, we kind of realized that after I got back in from announcing for the fact that
so you couldn't hear the band. That's my fault. I had the master volume down. I wasn't paying attention. I turned the one volume up, or you did, of the microphone that we used, the external mic, to get the band, and then the master was down. So hopefully everybody can hear us now.
But you can catch them at halftime, as both bands will be at halftime. We do apologize about that, and it was my fault. I normally have it turned up for you, and we were running late a little bit because we were running different directions, and I turned it, and that was my fault. I should have had that up for you, so it's not all your fault.
Okay.
So you're off the hook once.
No, I'm blaming you. I don't care. I'm going to blame you.
That's all right. So about 4 minutes, still waiting on both teams. While we have this opportunity to do this, I did also check the stream too as well, and it's coming through really good on that side, so we should be up and running and having some fun, as that's kind of what we like to do here. If you're new to us, well, welcome to the K-Night Network. We cover the football games, basketball games, volleyball games. We're going to be, speaking of volleyball games, coming up on October 3rd. You and I will be there with some of the crew doing the volleyball game for the Cancer with a Cure game. We'll be there with that.
Yeah.
And then we're on the road next Wednesday for a sectional for golf.
We are.
So that's going to be kind of fun.
We'll be in Cambridge, playing at the Cambridge Country Club. They've played there for years, and so I think there's 12 or 14 teams in our sectional, and the top 4 teams get out to the next level, or the district level, and then the 4 individuals who are not on a qualifying team that have the best scores out of the individuals that are not on that team, that did make it, will make it to the next round. So it's 4 teams, 4 individuals not on a qualifying team to make it to the districts. And then from there, the districts, I believe, are the following Monday at River Greens, out toward Ganane, Hutton, Coshocton, out that way. So pretty good haul. And the state, or there's only 1 team and 1 individual not on the team to make that to the state. So
that's going to be a lot of fun coming up our way here very, very soon, as it looks like the Wildcats are getting ready to take the field here at Clark Hinkle Field. Another thing is, too, someone says, volleyball-wise, we haven't done one yet because golf, we're normally on the same exact nights in a way, but we do have it playing for you, so you guys are able to have a chance to watch it.
Yeah.
As Edison is making their way through, as you can tell, in the back left of your screen. You can already hear the rival a little bit going.
Yeah, this could be a little bit interesting here tonight, because we a little bit of a rivalry, and there's a little bit of chippy back and forth sometimes. So I think that Toronto PD has a little extra staff here tonight.
Absolutely. I did read a post. I forget who it was today. Someone posted something that stated something on the lines of, rivals are rivals, rivalries are rivalries. That's what it was. But let's not get this into 100 personal fouls and let it be clean, let it be fun, let it be a fun rivalry, not.
Yeah, and I do think that the refs are aware, maybe, and you got to nip that in the bud before it gets out of hand. The more you let go, the worse it gets. So we'll see. There's going to be a lot of intensity on both sides, because this is, like I said, it's kind of turned into a rivalry,
One of those ones that Central and Toronto used to be kind of like back in the days.
And we still have that.
Yes,
we do still have that. But this is definitely creeping up to the same intensity level.
That horn means only one thing. That means your Red Knights are on their way. I can see them coming out now. Flags are in the hands. Also, this is a good time to welcome Michelle Anderson here, as that's her getting the shot on the sideline. And here comes your Toronto Red Knights. So here we go, buddy. We're getting ready to go as won the toss is Edison. They're going to elect to receive. Red Knights are going to kick off. Kicking off for your Red Knights, number 20, Michael Henry. Deep back for Edison, number 2, Avante Hayes.
He's the deep one, and then you got 2 up ones. It looks like Deacon Rawson, number 1, is to Hayes' right. And I think it's number 3, Van Gosen.
There is the kick. It's going right to Haynes. Haynes is going to take it. He's going to go right up the middle. He has a hole. He's going to cross the 50. He's going to get tripped up by Henry as he falls at the 40-yard line. And that's going to be great field position for Edison to start this out.
Wow, what a return. Wedge straight up the middle, well blocked. Almost got away. I thought he might go.
I did too.
That was pretty close.
Henry shoestring tackled him on that.
Henry did. He had blockers in front of him, and nice job by Henry to turn into that 11th guy. A lot of times, you know, after you kick, you think you're done, but you're not.
So here we go. Gage Klein back in the quarterback position. He's going to shotgun. He's going to hand it off to number 8. 8's going to cross. Keeps his feet moving. He's going to be thrown down past the 35-yard line to about the 32. That is McClurg. Russ Dickinson on that.
Well, that was a big gain. Just right off the left-hand side there. Big hole, and he hit it for about 9. Klein
in shotgun. Gives it right off to number 2. Hayes. He's going to take it. Hayes is going to take it for the first down. Gets it close to about the 25-yard line.
Well, first down, 2 run plays from Edison. First one, a big gainer. Second one, got enough for the first down. Not huge, but they're in Red Knight territory fairly deep at the 27-yard line.
10:54 here on the clock. And counting. Gage still in that shotgun. Looking. Throws. Has a man open, just going to overthrow him a little bit, and that was intended receiver to Deacon Rawson. Going to be incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Ball sitting on the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Klein has a good arm. He's a big, tall kid. I think someone told me before the game he's about 6'5". He's got a lanky, whippy kind of arm. He can throw it. That one there just a little too much out in front.
Nothing changes as we're going to put motion. Gage is just going to keep it. He's going to try to get to the outside, which he does. He's going to stay on his feet, down to about the 6-yard line, but it looks like it's going to be coming back as there's a flag on the play. Yeah,
it's behind the play, usually a hold or something, which is unfortunate and sometimes for different because it's a hold behind the play. It's not in front like part of the play. It's kind of a – as a coach, drives you nuts.
Insane.
You know what I mean? Because it's not even affecting the play. It's on the backside, but we'll take it. We'll definitely take it.
It's going to be a holding against the Wildcats, like you mentioned, and yeah, I agree. That nothing drives the coach as much than when a foul happens either away from the play, a flag from away from the play, or behind the play. My favorite was the block in the back when he's already 15 yards down.
Yeah, does it matter at that point, really? I mean, you know, no, we'll take it because I'm like, Bear, that's a hold, you know. But if it was us, I'd be hot because, I mean, as a coach, I'd be arguing, that's not even a part of the play.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, empty
So Gage
backfield.
going to be by himself in the backfield, looks to throw.
Uh-oh.
He's going to have to run a little bit. Throws it down, and it's going to be incomplete, as it was intended receiver was Luke Taylor.
We're going to get interference on Dom?
No.
They got a flag. I don't know. I think they may call it. Let's see. Well,
they're still discussing
signaled.
it.
Yeah, he still hasn't signaled. Ineligible
man downfield. That's going to back them up even farther.
Okay, well, he threw it and then he looked back at Dom as he was running. The side judge threw the flag, and I saw him as the play was over, he was running to tell the referee what happened or what the foul was, and he looked back toward Dom. That's why I thought it was going to be an interference, but we'll take it. So Edison definitely backtracking here. They went from a 1st and 10 on the 27. Now they're all the way out to the 40.
So here we go. Put him back in motion. Gage going to fake it, hands it off. McClurg's going to get it, go across the 40, but probably stops around the 36-7 yard line. This brings up 3rd down and still a nice chunk of yardage for Edison.
We'll call that a 3/4 of a mile. How's that?
I like it.
3rd and 3/4, 3rd and 20.
I like it.
Yeah.
Ball right now on the Red Knights 37. Gage, or Klein, I should say, looks to throw. Has a man open, just misses him as it was thrown out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. It's interesting to see what they do. Do they bring a kicking unit in, or?
Yeah, it looks like they're bringing the punter on.
It looks like they're going to punt it.
That looks like number 46 to you.
It does.
Kamari?
Now, jumping them off sides is only going to give them 5, but.
So Dominic's all the way back at his 5. Ooh.
Let it go.
Low kick, coffin corner. Takes
oh, my goodness.
Edison roll all the way inside the 5. They're going to down that at about the 3?
About the 4.
4, 3,
yep,
3
close
or 4?
to it. Nice. That was a nice little punt right there. That pins the Red Knights back deep into their own territory.
Well, that's okay, because after the big return, the Red Knights hold. It's still goose eggs on the board. And we got 96 yards to go, but establish this ground game. Glad to see some guys back out there healthy. One of those being number 12, Zeb Kinsey, as he's in shotgun formation.
Double motion? No, reset.
Yep.
Kinsey is going to hand it off to Dom. Dom's going to try. He's not going to, that's going to be forward progress. That's not a safety.
No, he got back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. As that play designed off the left side of the line. Now we're on the left hash mark, so not much running room from Dom, as Zane Kinsey is hurt. So Dom's going to fill in at the tailback position.
So like you said, get back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10. Kinsey barks the orders, gets someone to jump on the left, but it doesn't go across. Looks to throw, has a man open.
That's Dickinson.
It's going to be Dickinson on the catch.
That's Russ, number 8. Nice job, little stop route. Just sprints up about 7 yards, turns around, little button hook, timing play, and Kinsey delivers it before the defense can come.
Before he crashes.
Very, very effective play right there to get us a little bit of breathing room on 3rd down now and short.
So 3rd and 2, ball sitting on the 12, 8:05 here to play in the first quarter. Kins is going to keep it.
Yeah, not much there.
I think he's going to be stopped.
I think so too. That's design quarterback keeper, and there's nowhere for him to go right up the middle there. Ashton Ellis is who is just anchoring the middle of that line. There was kind of plugged that up, nowhere to go, so Red Knight's going to have to kick.
I like the call, though. I like because, the middle was kind of open. Wonder if it should have went from under the center instead of, but as it's going to put back,
Aiden Philby
to punt it away.
And Hayes is back on his 45. Oh, there's a good kick.
Good punt.
Away from Hayes. Hayes going to let it roll.
It's going to take a nice Red Knight bounce and keep rolling. Crosses Wildcat 40-yard line down to about the 46-yard line, I would say, is where they're going to down it. And that's where Edison will take over for the second time, pal.
Okay, so each team kind of had their jitters, first series jitters to work out. And so now let's see what we got this second series.
Hey, buddy, last week I had the pleasure of doing the class of 1972's 50th reunion last Saturday night. And I met a couple there, Kathy and Tim. They live in Cincinnati, listen to all the games. I'll get back to it here in a minute. It's
quarterback keeper
Cage
Klein.
just keeps it. And here comes a flag down from the side judge over there by the Edison sideline.
See, we got a false start on Edison.
Yeah, legal procedure is going to back them up 5. And was talking to them a little bit. Anyway, was sitting there talking to him and them. They're very great, nice couple. They just also gave me a text and said, hey, big shout out to everyone listening from them. And also, go Red Knights. And right now, hopefully they're feeling pretty good because I have not said yet, Twins to the left, single receiver to the right.
Yeah.
As Gage gets the ball, looks at, hands it off, and he's going to get close to the 40-yard line.
That's McClurg.
That would be McClurg.
Yeah.
And I felt bad because I had to rush that.
No, that's okay.
But he says, thanks for broadcasting this big game for us. Shout out and just wishing the Red Knights good luck.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys listening to every game. And
we do.
We thank you.
We definitely do. Shout out to my wife who said she was going to tune us in.
Hey.
Got to get her out there.
Absolutely. And Dave Southern and his family's tuning in.
There you go.
Nothing changes here. It's Klein back in the – he's going to keep it. And the Red Knights did a great job just swarming to the ball and takes him down for about a three yard loss on that.
Absolutely. Seth Thomas there quickly. And then followed up by Andy Silverthorne coming in there. Nice job by the Red Knights forcing a third and long here, 3rd and 9. Little bit disrupted their high snap, disrupted timing of that one, that quarterback keeper, but Red Knights firing off the ball defensively, stopped that one pretty quick.
Twins to the right for Edison. Looking to throw. He has to throw it quickly, and it's beautiful. We're going to get a flag on the play coming from the line judge over here on the Red Knights sideline. And an eligible man downfield.
Yeah. I saw him talk to Frankie on the way back. Did you?
I did too. That's how I knew.
Yeah, I saw the side judge because Frankie said, "What's the penalty?" And he's like, "Hey, what do you want to do? You want to decline it? It's an eligible downfield." Hey, how about Dickinson there? Right? I think that was 13. Nolan came across, but almost untouched, maybe untouched. And he forced Klein to throw that one early. That was nice job defensively. So now the Red Knights should get better field position here as Dom Boucher is standing back at about just outside the 30. Short kick. Yeah, lands at the 40, takes an Edison bounce. And then sticks inside the 35, call it the 34.
Sure.
33, whatever.
Sticks the landing right there, too, because that ball didn't move.
Sticks the landing.
It's good. So the Red Knights will have their second possession, sitting on their own 34-yard line. I feel bad for our crew who's up running around out in the cold.
Oh, man. Yeah, me too. It's
because we're in a booth and we're cold.
It's
so, I mean, something's up.
It's chilly tonight.
Kinsey, shotgun. There's the snap, looking to throw. Slant, nope, no one's there. He turned her kind of the wrong way, I think. Just a little miscommunication.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an incomplete pass. He was open.
Yeah, the ball's intended for Nolan Dickinson. Nolan did an out and up instead of just an out, and Kinsey threw the out. So when Nolan broke downfield, the ball was well behind him. Not catchable by anybody except the first row of the stands. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 as Red Knights break the huddle. Kinsey goes to shotgun formation. Dom's his sidecar.
Still looking. There's a snap. It's going to hand it to Don. I'm telling you what, that was a really, really nice break. He's got some room. 50, he's got a blocker. He's going to keep running across the 35, down to about the 30-yard line. And a great job by Dominic Bowser. But you know what kind of helped on that? Was that great block on that back. I couldn't see the number who did it.
I didn't either, but I agree with you.
Wow.
What a nice run by the Red Knights off the left side. But, again, key block there, like you said, to free him, and then he turns the Jets on. So here we go, shotgun formation. Red Knights wasting no time.
Coming right back to it.
As Zeb is in, Dominic's behind Zeb.
Putting
Philby
in motion. They're going to pitch it out to Boucher. Boucher's going to try to get to the outside. He's going to kind of shake and bake a little bit. As number 13, I believe that's Gage Klein. It is. As Klein did a nice job not letting him get outside.
He did. He broke down and because I like running to the wide side of the field with Dom's speed, and he turns a corner and picked up a good 6 yards, bringing down to second down and 4. And so Red Knights got a little mojo going right here. It's 4 minutes in the first as they break the huddle and shotgun formation for Kinsey.
Kinsey.
Go ahead.
Looks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, throws it.
Backward pass. It's a backward pass.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh. Boy, we got lucky there. It was good that Dickinson.
It was a smart idea to throw it.
Yeah, Russ, that was a backwards pass. That's a live ball, like a fumble. And so he picked it up. Good thing he went after and just didn't figure it was an incomplete pass because it wasn't. Edison could have scooped that up and ran. Lucky there. I'm not a big fan of the throw downfield to just try and get rid of it. No. By the young freshman, you know what I mean? But
like we said, it was a good idea to throw it. I think I probably would have tried to throw it out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yes.
So all right. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Kinsey's going to keep it. Gets taken down from behind by number 31, and that is Mason Enzongel.
Yeah, I saw 74, Ashton Ellison there too.
Ashton?
Red Knight's going to go for it, though. Loss of 1 on the play. 4th down and 5 now from the 28-yard line. As the Red Knights are going for it. Here they come. Shotgun formation for Kinsey. You got twins to the left. Philby up by himself to the right. They're going to put Philby in motion.
Looking. Throws. He has him. That's going to be good enough for a first down. It should be.
Yeah, did he get past the sticks? He did.
He did. It was close. He looked like he went right to the sticks and fell.
It was. Boy, it was really close as Russ Dickinson hauls that one in for a Red Knight first down.
That's what you teach. Catch and roll as quick as you possibly can.
Absolutely. Big 4th down conversion from the Red Knights as we're coming up on the 2:38 mark here in the first as Kinsey stays in shotgun formation. There's a snap. Kinsey drops back. Look.
Has a man open.
He's under pressure. He shakes one guy, shakes 2 guys. Almost gets out, but he gets tackled as he did manage to escape 2 pursuing Edison tacklers, defensive people, but it is going to be a loss of 3 on the play, bring up a second down, 13. Ball resting now on the Edison 25-yard line.
He had a man on the far sideline open, but he never, the receiver never looked back. So I don't know.
Well, he didn't get a chance to throw it. They were in his face quick.
That's what I said. I'm wondering if it was like just a regular design run. As Kinsey back in there. Shotgun. Looks. Fakes it. Throws the ball. Bowser. And telling you what, he's not going to have a chance to go anywhere as Wagner is right there.
Yeah, Lane Wagner sniffed that one out. He wasn't fooled at all. He was there almost simultaneously as the ball got delivered to Bowser in the flat. But Red Knight's going backwards here a little bit. Loss of another one on a couple more on the play. Ball now all the way out to the 27-yard line, going to be 3rd and 15. Got to get to the Edison, looks like 13.
Minute 16 on the clock here in the first quarter and still counting. Zeb by himself. Quad set. Throws over to Dom. See what he does. Dom's going to stay on his feet and, ooh. He took a hit.
He did take a hit.
It looked like it was a helmet.
Yeah, he did take a hit. Boy, that was a rough collision over there. That's such a long throw, but Kinsey has such a strong arm that he gets it out quick enough. That's almost the length of the field width-wise.
But you got to remember, I'm sorry, I thought you were done. Right. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. Left hash all the way out to the numbers.
You went from 3rd down and 15, though, now down to a 4th down and 5, which is his go for it territory. Kinsey trying to get him to snap.
Yeah, he's trying to get him to jump. Edison's pretty disciplined. They do not. Red Knights now take a timeout and talk about this one. We had a 4th and 5 we converted on this drive the last time on that little button hook to Russ Dickinson.
Yep.
And so now Red Knights, I like it. Come out there, people are screaming, hooting, and hollering. Maybe you get somebody to jump, maybe you don't. But Red Knights going to talk about this one. Good timeout here as we are. Wow, I can't believe this quarter flew. It's only a minute left in the first.
It's games like this that are fun to call. You know what I mean? Right off the bat.
Yeah. And I'm even happier now that I got full belly of penne. You know what I mean? I got a full belly of penne with 2 meatballs and about maybe a quarter loaf of Suville Bakery bread with butter.
So you're the one that ate all the bread. I went out to try to get one.
No. The kids ate a bunch too. But I did eat some, yes.
We're 1:01 here to play in the first quarter. Red Knights going for it here. 4th down and 5. He drops back the pass, looking. He's going to keep it, try to go to the outside. He's going to get it. He's going to go forward. It's going to be across the sticks inside the 10-yard line for a Red Knight first down.
Holy cow. You want to talk about some power and determination. Kinsey looking to throw that. Everybody's covered. He tucks it and runs, and he ran over about 3 people to get that first down. Wow, what a tough run. Takes it right to the 10, though, so I don't think we can get a first down. We can't.
Nope, that takes it off. It's going to be 1st and goal now for the Red Knights.
Yeah, so we're going to have to get into the end zone here, and 4 plays to do it, 10 yards. Kinsey in the shotgun. We're going to move some guys around. There's a snap. Kinsey toss. Dominic Boucher trying to get to the outside. He's got some blockers. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage as Edison closes in quickly and wraps him up at the 10. Trying to get him out in space. I like the call. Trying to use Dom's speed to get to the edge. But cannot do it, as that's going to do it for the first quarter. We are scoreless here at Clark Hinkle Field.
I'm telling you what, man, what a game. Whereas we are end of the first. The score, Wildcats 0, your Red Knights 0. Let's take a timeout, shall we? You're listening to Red Knight Football right here on the K-Night Network. We will be back.
Losing a loved one is a very emotional and difficult experience. The Foster family and their professional staff at the J.E. Foster Funeral Home treat you like their own. For over 35 years, Jeff Foster and his son Jay have been serving Jefferson County and the communities of Toronto and Smithfield. If your family is faced with the loss of a loved one, or if you simply wish to discuss your pre-planning options, turn to a family you can trust. Visit their website at jefosterfh.com to see how their family can care for yours.
And welcome back live here to Clark Hinkle Field as your Red Knights are knocking on the door of the Wildcats right now. 2nd down and 10, starting here, getting ready to start the second quarter. And what has been a great game. So here we go, 2nd and goal for the Red Knights. Boucher behind Kinsey. Look, gives it to Boucher. Boucher's not going to have a chance to do anything as he's tackled right back around the 15-yard line. It's about a loss of 5. Before that, Dominic had 4 carries for 39 yards. Zeb, 5 attempts. So he's 4 for 5 with 23 yards in the air passing. It's okay. Of course, all those come courtesy of Mr. Chris Barkas and JJ Liddick sitting beside us. You know the routine, making us sound smarter than always. Here we go. In motion is Philby. Looks, Zeb's going to try to get to the outside. He is. As he dives back to about the 10-yard line, gets us back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but it's going to bring up a 4th down here. We're going to get to the 10. I mean, we have a little bit shorter field here. We got down to the 10 as Edison's getting some good defensive penetration up front and kind of disrupting some of this timing. Kinsey's not really able to set his feet and get a good throw off.
Well, I'll tell you this. Edison's quick.
They are quick.
They're penetrating the line pretty quickly. Swarming to the ball pretty quickly. Pitches it out. Dominic looks to throw into the end zone. Overthrows.
We got a late flag.
And a flag comes in at the end.
Late flag from the referee, and his job is to watch the quarterback. Are we going to have a late hit? Personal foul, yes.
Roughing the passer
Roughing
the passer against Edison.
Yeah.
Which is automatic first down for the Red Knights. So we're going to go ahead and first and goal, and let's see what happens.
And it should be half the distance. That should take us down to at least the 5. So I had a feeling when it came from him, because his job is to watch the backside of that play and to watch the quarterback specifically. So when he throws it that late, you're thinking it's a roughing the passer or something, and that's what it is. And so the Red Knights will get marked to the 5. Fresh set of downs, so we got 1st and 10 now, ball resting on the Edison 5. Let's punch this one in. 13 on the play clock. We got to hurry. Kinsey just came in, and we're way away from the ball. Oh, boy.
6 on it.
We may have to call a timeout.
3, 2.
Really get it
got
off.
it off. Kinsey takes it. They shoved them all the way down to about almost the 2-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal. Ball sitting right now, probably on the 2-yard line.
Wow. that made me a little nervous. We were 15, 20 yards deep. And the ball was marked at the 5. We had to sprint up there and get that one off. Late coming in, the play call. But we did with like a second on the play clock and then picked up a good 3 yards. So maybe we should do that more often.
Hey. So here we go. Looks. He's trying to go up the middle.
Ooh. Well, I tell you what, it's so hard to see. They're going to mark him down just at the
short,
about a half a yard short.
3rd and 1. He's going to get the 1 on to play, though.
Wow, that was just so hard to see. With all the bodies there, you can't tell. So we got
an illegal shift against the Red Knights.
All right, so
which is okay because then we get the 2nd down back.
We do get the 2nd down back,
but we're backing up to the 7-yard line.
Yeah. Yep.
Which, people might disagree with me when I say this, but I always like to have, if I'm going to the end zone, on a team that likes to kind of come toward the middle very, very quickly, I'm okay with those couple extra yards to kind of spread some things out.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Well, let's spread them out. We're only going with 2 receiver set here.
Kenzie's going to keep it, tries to get to the outside. Wow. I'm telling you what, a nice tackle.
Well, I tell you what, that's Avante Hayes, and he's the guy that almost ran the opening kickback. He is very, very quick.
He is.
He was able to get Kinsey for a giant loss there, all the way back out to the 15-yard line. And so now this was a 1st and goal from the 5, and now we're at a 3rd and 15 from the 15. As the Red Knights break the huddle here.
3rd and 7.
Now we got twins to the left.
They're coming after Zeb, I can tell. Gets to the outside, quick throw. Slant! Philby gets it and gets taken down.
Is that a face mask?
I'm not sure if he grabbed the face or the back of the jersey.
Holy
cow. You know
what
I mean? Where the pad is?
What do they call that, incomplete? Oh, it's incomplete?
It's incomplete.
Yeah, they said incomplete. He got tossed.
How is that incomplete?
I don't know. He got tossed. And it looked, to me, it was really high up.
Looks like he caught it, and then when he got thrown down, it might have came loose.
Yeah, as it is, it's a 4th and 15.
See what happens here.
Ooh, we're going diamond quad on the left.
Zeb looks to throw, has to move, shoots to the end zone, throws it out of bounds.
Incomplete.
So the Wildcats are going to take over right there.
You know what, though? Even though
Looks like Bowser was the intended receiver.
I think it was. Even though we didn't score, I thought that was a positive. We started on our own 4-yard line, and we drove it down and had all the way down to their 5. Actually got to the 1 and before the penalty that backed us up a little bit. So a lot of positives to work on from there. But Edison does hold, so we remain scoreless here at Clark Hinkle. As Klein will be in a shotgun formation. McClurg is his sidecar. There's a snap handoff. McClurg back, little flea flicker. Klein lets one go downfield. He's got a guy open. And then it is incomplete, but Dominic ran into him. No flag.
No flag is going to be thrown on that.
Oh, my gosh. Ross and the intended receiver.
Oh.
As, oh, boy, Edison fans are not happy. They are booing pretty big. That looked like interference to me, but I'll take the no call.
He got there quickly. I mean, he did. The only thing is they can get him for is not actually turning and looking for the ball.
Yeah, a little flea flicker, a little trickery from Edison there as Klein throws it downfield about 35 yards, just like flipping the wrist.
Yeah.
He's got a strong arm, and he did have Rawson wide open, but Dom closed on it.
Edison's going to take a timeout, pal.
You know, it actually ended up, it was underthrown because, and that's what caused the almost interference. As Dom kind of was running in stride because he was about 1.5 yards behind Rawson. Rawson had turned on the Jets. If Klein throws that one downfield and lets him run under it, it might be a touchdown.
I agree.
But it was underthrown, and he kind of had to stop a little bit, and Dom's running full speed, and bam, there's the collision.
If Dom would have turned around just maybe a quick or smidgen, he could have actually picked it off too.
He could have if he'd have looked back, but he was beat, so he was trying to catch up.
Look at that. The student section here at the Red Knight Nation, I guess I can say, is going nuts and berserk as they've been doing pretty much all game. Had to sit for a second to take a little breather as 8:04 here to go.
We got to give a shout out to Billy Fisher. Bread bowl with gnocchi, he says. That's what he got at we went out last week.
Klein's going to keep it. Go to the outside. Tackled by number 22, Aiden Philby. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize.
No, you're not. No, Billy got that bread bowl with gnocchi. There was a few families that went out after the kids left to go to homecoming, and he's laughing. That was funny. My wife heard the shout out. So that's good. And then someone said the game's not on TV tonight.
It is. I got a hold of Bob texted me.
Okay.
Just kind of lost track of time, but it is up and running now. He's going to hand it off.
McClurg,
has a huge hole. McClurg could be gone. He has the speed.
He might. I think
he's going to get a 30, 20, 10, 5. He's going to go into the end zone for a Wildcat touchdown.
Wow. McClurg's got some speed. Once he got to that second level, I thought we could catch him, but we couldn't. He's got some pretty good speed.
McGrath tried. He was right there. And then by that time it was out of reach.
Yeah.
As they're going to bring in number 33 to kick it. That's Liam Watson. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up, and it is good. So with 7:10 here on the clock, the score, Wildcats 7.
Losing a loved one is a very emotional and difficult experience. The Foster family and their professional staff at the J.E. Foster Funeral Home treat you like their own. For over 35 years, Jeff Foster and his son Jay have been serving Jefferson County and the communities of Toronto and Smithfield. If your family is faced with the loss of a loved one, or if you simply wish to discuss your pre-planning options, turn to a family you can trust. Visit their website at jefosterfh.com to see how their family can care for yours.
Here's normal internet speed. Here's the broadband difference. Average speed, broadband. Not enough speed, broadband speed. With broadband internet from Jefferson County Cable, everything's different. Video streams with no buffering. Music and photos fly. Gaming gets real. And nobody's left hanging. Experience the broadband difference. Contact Jefferson County Cable and upgrade today.
Special teams, turnovers.
Welcome back to Clark Hinkle Field.
Oh. Well,
as the Wildcats get on the board 7-0.
I didn't know we were on a commercial break.
I know, you just kept talking.
You should have stopped me.
I thought you saw the commercial played on our monitor.
No, you should have stopped me. Hey, we're not on the air.
Just let you go.
Well, I can't even remember what I said now.
Liam Watson gets a kick deep back.
Philby.
It's going to be Philby. He's going to try to go to the sideline, switches it back up, and then goes down as he's tackled about from 4 Wildcats. Well, I thought when you first started talking, I thought you were just talking to me, going Wildcats, and just. And then all of a sudden, I realized you were doing your thing.
Yeah.
And I looked and I saw there's only 15 seconds left in this commercial. I just let him go.
Yeah. I got all that out. Now I need a drink of water. All that talking, you just let me go.
That's what friends are for, pal. Here we go. Red Knights taking the ball. Kinsey. Twins to the right. Single receiver to the left. Zane in shotgun. Looking to throw. Has to move. As he's run out of the pocket. Had a man open. Just kind of overthrew him.
Yeah, Liddick was open here. Zeb got flushed out and had to roll to his right. And just a little bit high. Hard to make that throw on the run. Probably better that it was up high and then, regroup. Don't force something. He was open, but it wasn't like wide open, so not a bad throw.
No, not at all. As the cheerleaders enjoying the game so far here as we're back to the action. Kinsey, shotgun, trips to the left. Look, and we're going to get flags thrown.
I think we're going to get a false start.
Yeah, it was weird how that play started.
Yep. False start on the Red Knights going to back them up. Yeah, I don't. Not everybody's on the same snap count there. So that'll back it inside the 30 now to the 28. Second and 15. That's a 5-yard penalty.
Just a reminder, of course, Zane Kinsey still out. Glad to see Zeb's back.
Yes.
As he's going to stay in the shotgun position. Looks, fakes it, throws it.
Oh, boy.
To someone.
I'm glad it was incomplete because Philby was the intended receiver. And I'm going to tell you what, Chase McClurg was not fooled at all. That would have been an ugly collision because the ball was incomplete.
Cannot believe it already, buddy. 4:46 here to play in the second. I'm sorry, 6:46 here to play in the second quarter. As the Red Knights come to the line of scrimmage. Twins to the right. Zeb looking to throw.
Blitz.
It's coming right at him. He's going to have to get rid of it quickly. As looked like he slipped as he was trying to. I think it was Liddick was the intended receiver.
Well, they came with a blitz right up the middle. They just brought more guys than we had to block. He was untouched, and Kinsey fortunate to get that one away. That would have been a big loss. Also fortunate it wasn't intercepted.
True.
But that is going to bring up a 4th down and 15. Renner's going to have to punt this one away. And the ever dangerous Avante Hayes back standing at his 35-yard line to receive Philby's kick. High snap. Oh, what a boomer.
Not a bad punt at all. Right into Hayes' hands, though, as he's going to try to get to the outside, cuts it back up, runs into his own player, and then falls short of the 50-yard line, probably around the 47, 48-yard line.
Good coverage by the Red Knights because, he's got some wheels too, and we definitely want to make sure that we contain him. So we did, but Edison has good field position. They got basically half a field to go for another touchdown. They're on their own 48.
Here we go. Klein, shotgun, almost over his head, but it's going to be a quarterback keeper all the way as he's going to try to go to the outside. still pushed down as he crosses the 45 to the 40, and finally he is pushed out of bounds a little bit right at the 40-yard line.
I thought we had him. He's a pretty nimble runner. As tall as he is, he was able to stay on his feet. Even two guys went down to try and take his legs out. Neither one successful. He's kind of stepped over him and kept going and made the turn, able to pick up 10 yards, get into Red Knight territory all the way to the 40, like you said.
They don't list how tall he is on their roster.
Someone told me 6'5".
Is it 6'5"?
That's what they said.
Rolling to the right, looking to throw. He has room. He's going to let it fly. He's going to hit his receiver. It's going to stay. Well, I thought he was going to stay on his feet. His shoelace tackled by Dominic Boucher.
Yeah, Van Gosen, the receiver there. As I thought Klein was going to take off and run with it, but he didn't. And he threw the dart, and I mean a dart on the run. That was a bullet.
Mm-hmm. Nice toss.
It was, and he needed to because he wasn't exactly open. But he was able to thread the needle there and get the ball to Van Gosen, who almost took a tackle and got into the end zone. But they're in the red zone now at the 19-yard line of the Red Knights.
Looking to throw? Nope. We're going to get movement on there. It's going to back him up 5.
I think we're going to, yep. No, they got the timeout. Edison called timeout before the penalty, so no penalty on the play, and Edison's going to regroup here and talk about it.
.530. Somewhere, right?
That's what they say, right?
5:30 on the clock here in the second quarter. 7-0. Wildcats. Edison comes automatically right back to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10, ball on the 19. Klein going to keep it himself right up the middle. Has some room, sky high steps, keeps going all the way down to about the 5-yard line. And that's where he's tackled right there by number 13, Nolan Dickinson, Seth Thomas. And a whole lot more. Landon Jaworski also on the tackle. So 5-10 and counting. 7-0 Edison.
First and goal, Wildcats from the Red Knight 6-yard line.
As they come out 1st and goal. Klein in the shotgun formation. Looks, hands it off. It's going to kind of tiptoe and dives into the end zone for another Edison touchdown. McClurg takes it into the end zone for the 2nd time tonight. And they're going to go ahead and go for the extra point. Jones is going to be the holder. Watson is the kick. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up, and it is good. So with 4:49 here to play in the second quarter, Edison gets on the board for the 2nd time. 14-0. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to Red Knight Football right here on the K-Night Network and Jefferson County Cable.
The future is unpredictable.
Things we use every day, like paper products, can change the course of Earth's future.
Did you know the average American uses 7 trees worth of paper per year? Next time you're ready to get rid of a paper product, think of the difference you can make.
Valley Converting turns recycled paper into paperboard.
And we'll even pay you for your scrap.
Family owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio. Come see us 5 days a week. And remember,
recycle for our future.
And we're back as Watson's set to kick off for the Wildcats. Deep back. Brady Fair and Dominic Boucher. As the ball is going to be a little short, it's going to be taken. He's going to look, try to get out to the sideline as he is pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line, and that was Philby. Pushed out by number 5, Matt Parsons. So Red Knights have some time on the clock. Still plenty of time, though, for the Red Knights. 4:41 here. First and 10. Ball on the Red Knights' 35-yard line. Kinsey snaps, fakes it. He's going to keep it. Tries to find a hole, runs over someone as he gets to the 40-yard line. Nice run by Zeb Kinsey.
Yeah, not sure if that was a design pass, kind of a busted thing, or if he designed that to run, but pretty effective. Picks up a good 4 yards on the play. Get the Red Knights moving in the right direction. 4 minutes ago, still plenty of time to go. We could still punch one in here. Because Kinsey's in the shotgun all alone this time. Twins to the left.
Kinsey by himself, looks to throw down. Throws it down, and no one in the air.
Well, I tell you
there
what,
was someone in the area.
He took a hit, too. That was bad. So he's immobile because you got a guy hanging on his leg. And Lane Wagner, I think, came in number 4 for Edison and just put a lick on him. Kinsey's a tough kid, though. But, boy, it just looked bad.
It did.
You know?
But he still got the ball off quick.
He did, and he threw it without taking a step like a bullet, but nobody there. Good job throwing it away. But Red Knights facing 3rd and 6 now. We need a first down.
Put Dickinson in motion. Looks to throw. Throws it down. Catches by Dickinson. Dickinson puts his head down. Gets across the sticks.
He's got enough.
And that's going to be good enough for a Red Knight first down.
Absolutely. He's going to get up to about the 45-yard line. Watch the one guy run down. Are they going to move? Yeah, they are. I was going to say he needed to get to about there. I mean, it looked like he got it from our angle. We're, you know.
Oh, I completely agree with you.
And looks like he did. So first down, Red Knights. Keep an eye on the time here. Red Knights have what? 1 timeout? No, 2.
They have 2. Snap. Looks, going to hand off, going to pass it back, throw it off. It's a pass play. It's going to have to get something quickly. Throws it, has a man.
Oh,
they're going to say
caught
no.
It, Boucher caught it, but he was out of bounds. He was on his butt. And kind of went down to get it. And they're going to say he was out of bounds. Even though he caught it, it's not in play. So that will be an incomplete pass. Does stop the clock with 3:35 to go.
Telling you what, it was a really, really nice design play. The problem is they were bringing blitzes from all over.
Well, they've been blitzing a lot tonight. Red Knights are doing a pretty good job picking it up, but Kinsey is under duress.
Trips to the right, looking to throw. He's going to have to run again. It's going to be caught as Philby's going to take it. Loses the ball, or he was down, wasn't he?
They're going to say fumble. It's Edison's ball. As Dickinson tried to recover it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, I'll tell you what. 3:20 to go. Edison has 1 timeout and a chance to go up 3 scores at halftime. Big turnover there as the Red Knights need to dig in more than ever right now. And you don't want to go down 3 getting into halftime.
Here we go. Klein looks. Same exact thing.
Oh,
fumble down that
ball.
way. He's going to try to pick it up. He's going to keep on his feet running, and he's going to have a chance to do nothing as he's out of bounds.
Deacon Rawson able a little bit of a double reverse there, right?
Kind of got too excited as he was right beside him, threw him over his head.
Gave it to Hayes. Hayes then gives it to Rawson, but not a clean exchange. Lucky to get that one back as the ball was well behind the original line of scrimmage when all that was happening. So it's a loss of a 4. Back to their own 41-yard line. Got to get all the way to the Red Knight 45 for a first down.
Look, trips. Klein looking to throw. Bullets a pass over. He's going to be short, though, as he catches on the 49-yard line. Brings up third down.
Yeah, decent gain, though. They were pickup of about 8. So they're going to call it 3rd and 6. As that was just that one-step drop. It's just a quick slant, quick hitter. I watched him throwing that pregame, and throws that one down where only his receiver can get it.
2:33 and counting. Klein's going to keep it himself up the middle. He's going to get met, but he's going to cross the sticks before he falls over. That's going to be good enough for an Edison first down.
Designed run all the way. Big hole on the right side. Klein hits it with speed.
Well, the biggest question is why wouldn't you with a 6'5"
sure.
mobile quarterback like that?
I mean, we don't have like the weight and stuff like that, but he's a pretty big kid.
Agreed.
Lanky. I wouldn't say he's, he's more of a lanky build, but he is 6'5" and has some, I'm sure, some weight to him. Hard to bring down.
Looks, this time he fakes it. He's going to look to throw. Red Knights bring a blitz. He's going to be on the run. He has a man wide open. He's going to be caught. He's going to cross the 30. He's going to keep on his feet running as he gets down to the 21-yard line. Good enough again for an Edison first down as the clock will stop on the first down.
That's Avante Hayes, wide open in the flat.
I will tell you, and I know I said this a lot so far, not only was he wide open, but you can't leave him wide because he has the speed.
Well, he does have the speed, and then
he power runs too.
Well, he's also got some moves, so hard to tackle in open space.
Klein is going to keep it to run all the way as he's going to follow his big man up front as he gets crossed to the 15-yard line. Brings up second down.
Well, they're chewing up some clock here, and they're getting some chunks. That was a nice chunk of yardage there, about 6 on the play, 7. Knocking on the door again, and so Red Knight's digging in here. Got to dig in. Edison still has that one timeout. They put Hayes in motion. They're going to get McClurg off the left side. Big hole. He's going to get into the end zone, but there's a flag. We got a flag on the play.
And it's going to be against Edison because I can tell you the one guy didn't even put his hands up, just kind of ran over to him.
So let's see that. Yeah, take away the penalty or the touchdown. Legal shift. Legal shift on Edison. So no touchdown. That wipes that off the board. As McClurg did manage to get up into the end zone, but all for naught. And so that backs them back up to just about the original line of scrimmage. So we're gonna call that the 20-yard line. But now we're inside a minute with 46 seconds to go. And now we're going to get a timeout, let's see, by somebody. Or no, they're going to talk about something. I thought he was going to call a timeout. So do we have a runoff of the clock?
That's
10
what
seconds?
I think it should be.
Well, they're not really doing anything here. I mean, they're still.
I think he was asking.
Oh,
the
he's
question,
resetting the
resetting
25.
the clock.
Yeah, they're resetting the 25-second clock. All right, it's not.
So here we go. 42 seconds. Miss. Gage is just going to keep it. Klein. It's going to go toward the pylon, and he's going to go in for another Edison touchdown.
Well blocked. And then Gage can run too. He's got some speed. He's got that long stride at 6'5", and kind of reminds you that Terrell Pryor. Remember him?
I do.
Got that long. He doesn't look like he's going that fast, but there's such long strides that they chew up some real estate quick.
Here's Watson's extra point. It is up, and it is good. So with 32 seconds left here in the second quarter, the Wildcats go up by 3 touchdowns, 21-0. We're going to go ahead and just stick with it right now since there's only 32 seconds left. So let's go ahead and get a couple sponsors in here because we truly do appreciate them. First, Jefferson County Cable. We truly appreciate them so much. Bob putting it on the TV for us and all the crew down there. We truly appreciate them. Give them a call. J.E. Foster Funeral Home, 537-3900, where their emphasis on family carries over to yours. Valley Converting, Mike Biasi and them guys down there. We thank you so much. 537-2152. And we'll come back here as soon as the kick.
Yep. That one's going to take a while to do, the Manning family. We kind of mentioned them before the game anyway, but give them another shout out for.
So here's Watson. 20 is going to take a bounce, and here we go. Philby's going to get it. They're going to give it to Dom. Dom's trying to go to the short sideline. He's not going to be able to do it as he's taken right down at the 20-yard line.
Well, 27 seconds to go, 2 timeouts. You just kind of run this one and get into the locker room and regroup because you got the ball coming out at the out of the halftime, the first and the second half, or do we take a shot downfield and see if something can happen? We shall see. All right, so here come the Red Knights. We're going to go shotgun. I like it. We got trips to the left this time and shotgun formation for Kinsey. There's a snap. Kinsey's looking to throw.
Sure.
Up high, over top Philby's head, incomplete. Trying to hit that quick hitter right out in the flat there. Philby's tall, pretty tall, but he couldn't go up and get that one. Ball kind of sailed a little bit, so second down 10 now. Ball resting on their own 21-yard line. 23 seconds ago.
I was going to say, not much clock is ticked off.
Took 4 seconds for that. That's it.
So here we go. We're going to go trips to the left. Going to go ahead and put Balsher in motion. He's going to keep it. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to follow his blockers as he gets to the 25-yard line.
I'll tell you what, the defensive line for Edison's really moving well laterally.
DR.
That ball, that was actually pretty well blocked, and then it just kind of caved from the backside. Ashton Ellis again coming down the line and snuffing that one out. And that's going to be the last play of the first half as the Red Knights going to let this one go to zeros on the clock.
So with that being said, it's halftime here at Clark Hinkle Field with the score. The Wildcats from Edison 21, your Red Knights nothing. Coming up at halftime, it is the Edison High School Marching Band, followed by your Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. That and a whole lot more. It's coming up at halftime. We'll be back.
Mark Sansone, Assistant Directors Mrs. Beverly Sansone and Mr. David Schultz, and Drumline Instructor Mr. Scott Day. I am proud to present your 2022-2023 edition of the Edison Wildcat Marching Band. Tonight's show features a variety of rock and roll from some familiar artists of the 21st century. We open with punk rockers and rock and roll Hall of Famers Green Day. Here is their protest tune from their 2005 album, American Idiot. This is Holiday. shift over to another American artist known for her dance pop rock, Katy Perry. From her 2010 album, Teenage Dream, now it's time to show you what it's worth, so baby, here is Firework. We wrap up tonight's show with a drumline feature and some signature dance moves from the rest of the band. The 2015 hit from the Cincinnati pop band Walk the Moon will take us through a tour of moves through the ages. Get ready to sing along to Shut Up and Dance. Put your hands together for the Edison fight song. Thanks again to all our fans and parents for their continued support, and good luck to the Toronto band on the rest of their season.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. Tonight, we present our pop show. We start tonight with royalty. Here is the hit from Ava Max, Kings and Queens. Our next pop song comes from Dua Lipa. Here is Break My Heart with a flag duet by Desi Sofran and Caroline Darty. Bar Pop Show with this hit song from Maroon 5. Here is Animals. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. The Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Mike McCarthy, Assistant Director Sophia Buckamel and Eric Fry, Color Guard Instructor Charlene Ward, and Majorette Instructors Jessica Maynard and Caroline Drake. Miss Sophia Buckamel would like to wish her family and thank them for coming out tonight, but a very special wish goes to her father, Nassif. A very happy birthday today. He is sitting in the crowd supporting her and the band. Happy birthday from Toronto.
Before we begin the second half, let's get out your 50-50 tickets. Get out your 50-50 tickets. It's a big one tonight. $1,386 to the winner. Here's your winning ticket number, 751027. 751027. If you have this ticket, please come up to the press box. 751027. 751027. If you have this ticket, please come up to the press box.
And welcome back to Clark Hinkle Field here in Toronto. As the score right now at halftime, Wildcats 21, Red Knights nothing. Nice job by both bands. And of course, our assistant band director, Miss Sophia Abukamel, would like to wish her father, Nasif, a very happy birthday today. He's sitting in the crowd supporting her and the band. Happy birthday from Toronto, Nasif.
Ooh.
Welcome. That's Miss Abukamel's father.
Oh.
Happy birthday to him.
Okay.
I was in the middle announcing it when I was doing the band. I was making that announcement when the mic kind of went out on me for a second. And then someone else said something to me, and then I kind of like froze, and
then you had that.
I was like,
dazed.
Yes,
dazed
like
look.
Like, where am I at? What am I doing? Type look, you know. But hey, we wish him a happy birthday, and everyone else who is celebrating. So we'll just get them all out of the way by saying that. As I can see what 11 years does to a headphones.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get a new pair.
I have one at school.
Do you?
Yep.
Well,
11 years we've been using them, so.
Actually, I had bought a pair that says Suff on the top.
That's the ones I have at home. I have my original one that I bought.
Oh.
And I have your original one that you bought,
yeah,
all tucked in a closet somewhere.
I might replace this one.
Do you remember why we quit using them and went to these ones?
These ones came with the kit?
Well, this did come with the kit, original, or a kit that was given to us.
Yeah.
But you remember why else?
No.
The sides of the earmuffs or the ear covers, or whatever you want to call them, was starting to kind of like fall apart a little bit. And when we took them off, we had black stuff all around.
You did?
Yeah. I remember that's why we switched them.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's just that this mic's so loose, I got to keep adjusting it. But I mean, it's okay. All right. Well, this is an important drive. When we were down 3 scores, and you don't want to go down 4, and you definitely want to start chipping away at the lead, right?
Absolutely.
Try to cut it from 3 to 2. And I know Andy Reeves is probably listening, so I'm going to do a little bit of a Andy Reeves here.
I like it.
Who does
basketball and stuff with us.
Yep. Said, hey, in basketball it's a little quicker because the time's running, but can we cut it to? He's good on that. Can we down 20? Can we cut it to 12 in the next 3-4 minutes? Can we cut it? Then you just start chipping away, right? So now we're down 21. Can we cut it to 14 in say half a quarter, right? On this drive,
yeah.
Even if it takes half the quarter, right? And then we're going to go. Okay, can we cut it to 7? And all right? Can we tie it? And then just kind of chipping away at the lead here, but.
We'll see as Watson's about ready to kick it off as the Red Knights are in the bunch right around the 15-yard line. Who's going to get it? We don't know. We'll find out. As the whistle blows, here's the kick. It's up in the air, and it looks like it's going to Philby. He's going to try to go to the sideline, has nowhere to go as he's going to run into a bunch of Edison jerseys, and it's taken down at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, but good starting position.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a good place to set up shop here and try and chip away at that lead.
Once again, we thank you for listening and watching us today.
We never did return to the sponsors, did we?
No, we're going to, though. We're just kind of waiting for a moment here.
It just hit me. We didn't actually.
And normally we take the air a lot quicker at halftime, but we were in the middle of doing something in the room, trying to fix something. So, gives it off to Bowser. Bowser's going to try to turn it to the outside. He's going to go all the way outside as he gets some nice yardage. Down to about they're going to actually mark him a little bit farther back than what I thought he went. About the 37-yard line? 38.
No, I'd say 37.
37?
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm out of it.
Why is it? You can't watch it. It says 3rd and 13 on the scoreboard. That ain't right.
No, it's 2nd down.
There we go. 2nd and 6.
Looking up. Looking to throw. Throws it right in between them.
Yeah, I like that.
Threads the needle.
I like that little zone read. Just a quick hitter. Let's get the ball moving. Russ Dickinson. We converted that fourth down on that play in the first quarter. And very effective. He throws the ball down low where it's going to be hard to be intercepted. It's really, Russ catches it or it's incomplete, and he caught it. So first down.
Puts Bowsher out. Leaves him wide open. It's going to go over his head. He's going to have to pick it up. Looks. He's going to have to just fall as he crosses, as he goes back inside the 30 on a bad snap.
Yeah, Zeb's pretty tall too, but that ball well over his head. We've had that happen a few times over the course of, we'll see, this is our 5th game. So, big loss on the play, drops us all the way back. We got to get all the way to their 45-yard line, and we're inside our 30. So we're 27. We're going to say that's a country mile here. Second down and 27. I would say, yeah.
I agree with you.
Yep.
It's a quad set over to the right. Looking. Throws it out to Philby. Philby's going to have to cut it back in. He has some yards as he gets down to around the 33.
Brought down by number 67, Isaac Byrne.
That's going to bring up third down. .935 here in County.
Third down, Red Knights.
Going to run a bunch over to the left side. Leaves Kinsey all by himself. Motion is Bowser. Bowser swing pass. Looks. Nope. Fakes it. Going to keep it on his feet. Now he hits Bowser at the 40. Nice play as he gets back to the sticks at the 45.
Well, we get back to the original line of scrimmage. Made something out of nothing there as Edison in pretty good coverage. Not a lot of places really to go with the ball, so Red Knight's going to punt.
If you notice what he did, he pulled over. Wow, I thought it was going to be a nice boot. The ball is loose. Russ tried for it. It was a nice job.
But I tell you what, that was a nice boot by Philby.
Let me tell you kind of why I didn't talk for a second. As they were punting it away, I noticed that the coach was yelling for Dickinson, or I believe it was Dickinson.
It was
to come to
Nolan.
the sideline.
Yeah, it was Nolan, but he didn't get off the field.
No, but what I was looking for was on the hike to just take off going down the field, like the old-fashioned trick play.
Well, they were doing it, but then they actually had they weren't fooled. Lancaster was over here for Edison watching him.
Just put his hand on his hips like, okay, I know what's going on. So here's Cage looking. He's going to dish it off.
That's Ayers. Or Hayes.
That's Hayes.
Monte Hayes, the ball carrier.
So just a quick shout out here. I guess it looks like it's Rachel Ignat's 50th birthday party. Welcome to the 50 Club, Rachel.
Hey.
Her and her husband are down in Siesta Key with Sean and Mary Beth Sherwood and Barb Sweeney and Debbie Reed. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, welcome to the 50s,
watching
man.
the game. Second down and 9. 8:16 and counting here on the clock. Klein still in the shotgun formation. Looks, Klein's going to keep it. Looks for it. Goes across the 30-yard line.
Little extracurricular activity. Some of our fans are not happy, but well, Hayes and Philby were kind of still going after it after the whistle, and Philby put his hands up, and then Hayes kind of shoulder bumped him on the way back to the huddle. They didn't call anything, but you got to keep an eye on that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Nothing changes, keeps him in the shotgun, but this time he's going to hand it off up the middle. Going to keep his feet moving, crosses the 35, and gets him down to about the 36-yard line.
That's McClurg again. Just power running straight up the middle.
You got to give them credit of how hard they run.
Well, they keep the legs moving, that's for sure. I mean, he was actually hit behind the line there and then just kept it pumping, or at the line of scrimmage, and able to drag a couple guys with him and pick up the first down. It's a good hard run. And the other thing is the clock keeps moving. I mean, Red Knights need some time here.
Looks going to keep it himself. He has some room on the outside. There's a hold right there. Not going to call it. His gate Klein's going to go all the way in to the end zone for an Edison touchdown.
Yeah, there was a big hold there. They got away with it. Klein scampers about 60 yards, almost 60 yards to another Edison touchdown. But that one definitely should have been called back.
And it was right in the camera angle, too. I saw it on the monitor.
Wow.
So, Watson going to go ahead and kick the extra point. Hold, the kick is good. So with 6:41 on the clock here, Wildcats.
6:41 left to go in the third quarter.
28.
I was just looking from here where the pole is. I knew it was 28, but if you look where the pole comes down and cuts it, it looks like it says 29. I don't know if you've seen that too. But it is 28. 28-0 here. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to Red Knight Football right here on the K-Night Network.
The future is unpredictable.
Things we use every day, like paper products, can change the course of Earth's future.
Did you know the average American uses 7 trees worth of paper per year? Next time you're ready to get rid of a paper product, think of the difference you can make.
Valley Converting turns recycled paper into paperboard.
And we'll even pay you for your scrap.
Family owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio. Come see us 5 days a week. And remember,
recycle for our future.
Welcome back to the K-Night Network. Red Knight football as Watson gets ready to set to kick off. Red Knight's in the bunch still, right around the 20-yard line. There is the kick. It's going to go into the hands of Philby. Philby's going to kind of shake and loses the ball. Flags come flying in.
Well, that was interesting.
Now, this isn't the time to start doing...
No, for sure.
I mean, I'm not talking about Red Knights. I'm talking about both teams. We've seen it.
So we got a personal foul against Edison here. That's going to move the ball way out. 15-yarder. And looks like if that's marked from, well, I think he's at the wrong, I was going to say.
He went to the wrong yard line.
Yeah, he only marked at 10. Okay, so now we're out close to midfield. We're at the 44-yard line. So good field position, but we definitely got to get a score here.
Ball's up here, buddy.
So we got a timeout to reset the chains. They went to the original mark that he had, and then okay, now we're set.
Through the hands of
McKenzie.
He's going to have to hurry. Ball comes loose. Edison's going to get it.
Yeah. Wow, right through his hands. You know, it's cool tonight, too. The ball could get a little bit dewy. But I'm not sure, or whether it was that or took his eyes off or wasn't ready, different snap count. But, man, I tell you, big turnover from the Red Knights there. That drops the ball back inside the Red Knight 20 to the 18-yard line.
6:16 here to play in the third. Klein. Shotgun. Looks, going to hand it off to McClurg. McClurg's going to hit the hole. Keeps his feet moving and goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Wildcats.
Strike again. Almost untouched, straight up the middle.
Absolutely.
He did run through one arm tackle, but that was downfield.
And it was a nice run. I mean, we say how hard they run. There's a snap to hold the kick. It's up, and it is.
It's good.
Good. So with 5:29 here to play in the third quarter, the score, the Wildcats 35, Red Knights nothing. Let's take a look at some more sponsors, shall we? And let's start off with the Manning family. Once again, we thank you for the delicious food, by the way.
Absolutely.
We truly do thank you. But they would like to wish all the Red Knight athletic teams the best of luck this year. Jimbo Manning, class of 1949. Donna Manning, class of 1950. Kathy Grimm, 71. Ronnie Manning, 72. Bo Manning, 75. Lisa Skidmore, 81. Paige Blasco, 82. Lori Brennan, 84. Stacy Berger, 85. Doug and Dave Manning, class of 1988. And Kim Manning, class of 1997. We truly appreciate everything you guys do. And of course, who cannot forget DeCarlo's Pizza in 4th Street in Toronto, 537-5555. Speaking of 5:29 on the clock here.
Temporarily.
35.
We are to the continuous clock now.
Yes, it's going to continue to
So
run.
once this is kicked off, and it already started.
Once on the whistle.
Yeah, so that's a bullet. Muffed. Philby picks it up at his 12. Makes the guy miss up to the 15, still on his feet. Then he gets dragged down by a bunch of Edison Wildcats as he hit the 15-yard line. We are in a continuous clock situation now, so you're going to see that. That's on purpose as you watch it hit the 5-minute mark on this broadcast. But the Red Knights down 35-0. And they stopped it for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe to set the chains?
I bet you probably.
Yeah.
The possession change. Now here we go. Kinsey puts Philby in motion. There's the snap. He's going to keep going up. He's not going to have a chance to do anything as he's taken down from behind the line of scrimmage.
Just nowhere to go for the Red Knights right now. And this is only, what, the third quarter?
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're bringing so many people. Brings up 2nd down and 11.
No gain on the play.
Trips. Looks. Quickly gets the ball away. As soon as he catches it, he gets hit and taken down. That's Dickinson.
Yeah, that's been an effect. Russ is becoming a nice little receiver for Kinsey. Very good hands. Understands where the opening is. Sits down in zones. Gets himself open. And those quick hitters have been pretty effective for the Red Knights. We get out to a 3rd and manageable 2.
Twins to the left. Putting Bowser out in motion. Still in shotgun. Looks. Head fake pump. He has it wide. It's going to be Bowser. That's a tender receiver and just kind of overthrows him.
We got a flag in the backfield, so we may get either a hold or a roughing the passer. Let's see what the
they are going to stop the clock here.
Yep, they are going to stop to call the penalty. Let's see what he's
personal foul, roughing the passer.
Well, I said it was
Edison.
I said it was going to be one of the two because it's thrown by the referee who's in the back of the play. So that's going to give the Red Knights an automatic 1st down. It's also going to take them out pretty decent field position all the way out to the 39-yard line.
Dickinson brings the play in. 2:57 on the clock here in the 3rd. 15 on the play clock. Here we go. Kinsey in shotgun, putting Philby in motion. Looks, pitches it over. He's not going to have a chance to do anything. He's just in there quickly.
Wow.
And that was number 4, Lane Wagner.
Yeah, they are Edison's very quick, deceivingly quick. You right? They didn't. I mean, they got some big boys, but they can move. They're pretty good laterally and up the field. They've really put some pressure and disrupted some of our timing tonight, all night.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Philby into motion. Looking to throw. Kinsey right in the middle has Dickinson. He's going to be.
Tell you what.
He's going to catch it and get some yardage and then gets hit.
This is a debut for Mr. Russ Dickinson as he is.
That slant's really wide open every single time.
And he catches it. In traffic, he knows he's going to take a hit. I mean, he's really. I like him as a receiver. He's really good there.
That is one of the
slot,
things.
He's in that slot position, that slot receiver.
Here is a snap. Quick again for Philby. Almost intercepted. Right in and out of the hands of number 10. That's Decker Lancaster.
Ooh. Well, I think Philby saw him coming. That was, that's the negative of the slant. You know you're going to be thrown into traffic, and you're going to take a lick,
especially if it's going in the middle.
And I think he had it, and then he went to. He took his eyes off the last second to try and maybe make a move or something, and it just went through his hands. Usually he's really good with sure-handed receiver. Now we're in a 4th and 2.
It's going to be a keeper. He's got it and a whole lot more as he slides across the 45.
Nice job. Nice
no, that
play.
was Boucher. It was automatic snap to Boucher?
No, I think it was Kinsey. So the key is that we got the first down into Edison territory. They're only going with 3 down linemen. That's the other thing. They're in a 3-4.
Looking. Throws again quick. He's going to keep on his feet and dives forward.
That's Russ.
No, that.
Oh, that's Nolan.
That's Nolan that time, number 13.
Yeah, that's 13. I thought it said 8 when he got up, and I see the 1. So
Russ right now has 5 catches for 45 yards.
Good catch by Dickinson there as the third quarter comes to an end.
That's going to be it.
And the Red Knights down 35-0.
Let's take a quick timeout, shall we? You're listening and watching Red Knight Football right here on the K9 Network. We will be back.
The future is unpredictable.
Things we use every day, like paper products, can change the course of Earth's future.
Did you know the average American uses 7 trees worth of paper per year? Next time you're ready to get rid of a paper product, think of the difference you can make.
Valley Converting turns recycled paper into paperboard.
And we'll even pay you for your scrap.
Family owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio. Come see us 5 days a week. And remember,
recycle for our future.
And welcome back here to Clark Hinklefield as we're going to continue with some of our sponsors too as well. We want to thank Gus's Goodies over there in Weirton and Gus'sGoodies.com, 304-748-2870, because you know with Gus it is always
baked with love.
Baked with love.
I was ready that time.
I like it. M&M True Value Hardware, Scott Campbell and his crew down there. Your mama papa store, and they do a wonderful job. It's 740-264-5574. Kinsey, shotgun, flags, blows dead. We're going to get a false start against Red Knights. Kinsey, Zeb, 13 for 24 for 88 yards passing today. All the stats come courtesy of Mr. Chris Barkas and JJ Liddick. With them, we wouldn't be able to do any of this without for the fact that I can't do math real well, and you just don't want to do math.
Well, I do math every day.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
so it's like
I do math two periods a day.
Empty backfield for Kinsey. Kinsey looks. It's a quick throw to Philby. Philby kind of looks like he started to take off before he caught it.
Yeah.
Pulled his eyes off it and it becomes incomplete.
Well, I know you want to make something happen, and I know you want to get down the field and try and get back in this one, but you got to secure the ball first. You can't do it without that. And Philby just took his eyes off it. I mean, he had some room to run. I think He wanted to get downfield pretty quick and just didn't have the ball.
Kinsey back in the shotgun. Once again, sidecar was Dozier looking to throw. He's going to have to scramble. He has people coming at him. He's going to try to throw over to the middle. Intended receiver was Philby. Just going to be incomplete.
Well,
next week we travel to Barnesville.
We do? Did you see the size of that pumpkin that won?
Yes.
Listen, that's the biggest in the world, they said.
Oh.
I saw it on the news.
It was like, what, 2,000?
It's like 2,400 pounds.
I'm telling you.
They would kill you if it fell on you.
Oh, I like how they were weighing them. Did you see how they have to do it with the big cranes and everything that come in? Timeout, Red Knights. I mean, it's very, very interesting to see that. It's,
Yeah, it's amazing.
Let's take a timeout. We'll be back.
All right, we're back with one of the best dunkers in basketball. His name is Zach Levine.
Thank you guys for having me.
All right, enough with the jibber jab. Let's roll Zach's top 10 dunks. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Hachi, chachi, dunky, rini. Guys, these aren't my dunks. These are sandwiches.
Welcome to our house, Zach.
That's right.
We live here.
You live here with the sandwiches?
No, I have a home and a wife and a child. I live here with the sandwiches.
Try the new Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwich in 3 bold flavors and get half-price shakes and ice cream slushes after 8 p.m. This is how you Sonic.
And welcome back here to Clark Hinklefield. 10-19 here left to play in the fourth quarter. 35-0. There is the score as a continuous running clock hits. Twins to the right. This time they're going to go ahead and put Bowser again into motion to the outside. Kinsey looks to throw. Here comes the whole entire squad.
Nice.
There's a nice play call right there as Russ is going to get it. As he dives to the 25-yard line. Telling you what, that was a really, really nice play call by the Red Knights. Nice screen.
Well,
because I'm telling you what, Edison was not going to stop the penetration.
Well, they haven't stopped all night, and what a great play call there to, try and stop that, right?
Absolutely.
And it was very effective. What a big gain. We're down inside the 30 now. I like it. It keeps them honest. You know what I mean? Now they went to a 4-down lineman.
As Kinsey's going to look, hard count, gets it to the outside to Bowser. Bowser. Going to turn it upside. He has some room. He's going to find a hole. He finds it, and he's going to go into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown. No one can stop Barkus. He's excited up here.
Yeah. Let me give you his phone number in case you want to complain to him. You can text him for. I'll tell you what. Nice little drive there. I like that. That was a nice drive. Again, great job that time. Well blocked up front, and Red Knight's going to go for 2.
Maybe we'll be at Barnesville next week. Red Knight's going for 2, like you said. Kinsey looks, throws to the corner. It's going to be picked off, but the 2-point conversion is no good, so that whistle is blown dead. But the Red Knights do get on the board with the score right now, 35-6. Yeah, maybe we'll be at Barnesville. We'll find out.
Well, that takes us back underneath 30 points, so now we got regular clock again.
Yippers.
It won't be continuous. We're underneath 30. It was 29 now, right? Anyway, nice positives there, right? The screen
set up
the next play.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Yeah, because keep them honest on the screen, let them come through. They've been charging all night, looking to just they've had 2 roughing the passers, so they've been looking to get Kinsey all night, and that was a good setup there.
I love getting stats from these guys. Dom, 7 carries for 66 yards and a TD.
Yeah.
And a wow, what a run.
And a wow, what a run.
And a wow, what a run.
Yeah.
So that is awesome.
I know, I read it. I read it.
We will be at Barnesville next week. But one good thing is we're still broadcasting. He hasn't pulled the plug on us yet.
Short kick. Nice job.
Picked up by Ross, and he's just going to go out of bounds.
That's a nice little short kick and well positioned. And it just spun and stopped. It didn't take like that forward hop and get out of bounds. And it's basically about the same thing as it would have because they're going to start at the 35.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just got to thinking, pal.
Just now?
Just now. That we're not home next week. We're at Barnesville, so we actually have to tear down for the first time. And
we do. More importantly, I've been plotting where we're going to eat. There's a lot of spots.
They're going to hand the ball off.
McClurg
has a huge hole. He's gone. No one's going to stop him as he goes into the end zone for an Edison touchdown.
Big hole up the middle. We've already seen his speed. I knew once he got past the second level, he was gone. No one's going to catch him. And he scampers 65?
65 yards. You do math pretty quick.
Well, I got a lot of practice. I got a little 8th grade math, and I also have algebra.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's going to kick the ball. That's Watson for the extra point. Snap, the hold, the kick. It's up, and it is good. So with 9:03 here, we go back to a running clock. The score, the Wildcats 42, your Red Knights 6.
Well,
so far for Edison, their rushing yards this game has been 331 yards. .903 on the clock.
Well, yeah, we're back. Like you said, we'll be back to a continuous clock here once they kick it off and get the ball set. But Edison's got a nice team. I mean, they do. They got speed, they have power, they got running game, short game. I'm thinking about golf. Running game, passing game, they're quick. Their line does a nice job up front, both offensively, defensively.
They're what we call the big guys, the hogs, the big guys up front.
Right.
Do a nice job containing their blocks.
Yeah, I agree.
And they do a nice job blitzing. I mean, they brought pretty much almost a house so far for the Red Knights. That's going to keep going all the way back. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Who did?
Did it hit? Well,
I didn't think it touched anyone. That should be.
They're talking.
That should have went into the end zone. That should be a touchback. Comes out the 20th. I don't believe he touched it.
I don't know. One guy said touchback, and some guy said
Red Knight ball at the 20.
Okay. I was going to say, I thought it was a touchback, but we couldn't tell if it hit anybody or not.
Their coach is not happy. As the clock continues to run now at 8:50, Red Knights. Kinsey back at quarterback. Looking to throw. Short throw. Bowser down the sideline. 40. Steps right out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Nice effective play. As looks like we have
Yeah, there's
No, I don't think. I was going to say, it looks like we subbed some guys in.
Oh, no, we didn't.
No, I mean them.
No.
I don't see. I think that's still the starting D. As we have our starting O, so.
I agree.
Both teams working on some stuff here.
Short brings in the blitz. He gets it off to Bowser. Bowser looking for the hole. He found a small hole and worked his way almost up to the sticks.
He did.
About a yard short.
He did.
Brings up 2nd down and 1.
I tell you what, that's the strength of Kinsey there. Is he was going to start to run. He got someone dragging him to the ground. He ended up just standing there and throwing it.
Yeah.
You know. To Bowser, and Bowser did a nice job, yards after catch. I don't know if we have stats on that, but we definitely get some yards after the catch.
Do a nice little setup. Here goes a flag for illegal motion, or for illegal shift.
Yeah, I think we're going to get 2 guys same time. Philby gets up, gimping a little bit. Pass was complete to him.
Yeah, we have an injury on the field at this time. Looks like it's a Wildcat.
I think it's McClurg, actually.
Looks like it might just be a cramp.
Let me see. Yeah, I think it's a cramp. You don't see that too much this late in the year, especially when it's cooler out.
Oh, yeah. Well, she brought the roller.
Yeah. The dough roller.
That's kind of much. Every time I see it,
67.
It kind of reminds me of when we used to bake cookies and stuff like that for Christmas. And
yeah.
Rolling pin. That's what the name of it. I couldn't think of it.
Reminds me of dough. Raviolis.
Oh, yeah.
Lasagna noodles. Roll them out. You know what I mean?
There's still food back there, pal, if you want.
Yeah.
I can just tell. Mouth still watering a little bit.
What time is it? 8. Ooh, it's still before 9.
Yes,
it
is.
Eat a little bit. Gotta watch when it gets too late, but it ain't too late yet. All right.
So an illegal shift was the call against the Red Knights. Here it is, 2nd down and 6. They're looking. Trips to the left. Steps up. He's going to get to the old side. He's going to have some room to run. He does. He hits the sticks and dives toward the 40.
Strong run. Determined run. Determined run that time by Kinsey. I think 2 or 3 missed tackles, or he basically got through him. Just showing the strength that he has as a young sophomore. Hard to believe. I mean, we still got to remember he's still a sophomore.
That's absolutely right. I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
I just got a message here. Hey, Rich, ask Suff if he misses teaching keyboarding.
Oh, man.
Had to have been easier on his schedule than teaching all that math.
Wow. Who?
Blair Fidak. Thanks for listening,
Oh, my
pal.
gosh. Blair, yes. That's funny.
As Kinsey's now in the shotgun formation again. Fakes it, and he's going to go all the way. He has some room.
Yeah.
He's going to cross. Oh. As he went low.
I'll tell you what, good open field tackle there,
it was.
really. As Kinsey.
But it's good enough for a Red Knight first down.
Yeah, Decker Lancaster come up there and took Kinsey's legs out, but otherwise he was in the end zone. But good run. A lot of room on that right side. But, yeah, I liked teaching keyboarding.
Was it fun?
Yeah. Listen, that's one of the best classes I ever took when I was in high school. I made money at college typing people's papers. All right.
Kinsey shot left by himself in the backfield. Looking. Dominic throws it to. Dom has some room. Gets to the outside. Steps out of bounds right around the 16-yard line.
Yeah, Van Gozen ends up running him out of bounds. But, again, 2 really effective plays here. We got a little momentum going. A little mix of run and pass, keeping the Wildcats a little bit confused in that bay. We're chunking up some yards. Now we need to get in the end zone. We are in the red zone at the 18-yard line.
.442 and counting. Kinsey looking to throw. Has to be pressured again as he goes down. He couldn't do anything as he is sacked by number 6, number 52. So it's going to be Luke Taylor, Joey Simpson, and Matt Evans.
Well, that's a loss of about 7. Back out to the 25. 4 minutes and counting. It will not stop.
So, like you said, 2nd 17. 5 on the clock. Looks. Throws it. Flag on the play.
We may get an eligible downfield here. Yep.
I can't see who caught it.
Yep. I can't. It doesn't matter. It's going to be waved off because we had a couple linemen downfield.
Looked like it was fair. Number 15.
Yeah, I think you're right. But it's going to go for naught because we have 2 guys down the field there starting to block. So that's going to back the Red Knights up 5. Now they're out to the 30. 2nd and 3/4 of a mile at 22 yards.
2nd 22, like you said. Fair on the line. Kinsey looks. They bring everybody. Kinsey's going to try to go right up the middle. Not going to have much success as he only gets probably a couple of yards on it.
Yeah, Red Knight. Actually, Edison closes that gap pretty quick. The hole was there, and Kinsey's had a lot of success running that up in the gut there. But Edison just comes down the line pretty quick to shut it down. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
2:25 on the clock. Kinsey pump fakes it. Has to run. Goes down. I think he tripped himself, and here comes a flag. It's going to be...
I think you're going to get it.
Unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I just don't know on who.
It's going to be on...
on
good. I thought he called it on Kinsey for spiking the ball.
I thought he did too, but they called on Edison, so I'm not sure on who or what happened.
Unless, you know what, we can't literally hear what they're saying on the field either.
No, and I'm glad.
So he could have been jarring. Yeah, I agree.
I'm glad I'm up here in the booth.
If that's the case, we wouldn't, if we had a microphone down there, we wouldn't be going to Barnesville next week.
Right.
So it depends on who it's on. That's true.
A shout out to the crew, too. We got a new film. Look, she's doing a good job.
Yeah, she is. That's Michelle Anderson on the sidelines.
She just joined our crew, right? We got Riley Fisher giving you that shot there, the main shot up top. And then, of course, Noah Caraffo on the lower thirds. And my son, Ty Sapaletta, is running the different shots on the splitter, producing.
Kinsey, look at this. They all come right at him again, and they set up a screen again. Their flag comes flying in, and someone took a brutal hit. That's a shot to the head, too.
Absolutely. That's and the flag came for that, too. And I'm trying to see. I love the screen. It's been effective. And I'm trying to think, is that Nolan? Or who caught that, Russ or Nolan? Russ.
Russ, he's going to have to come out.
Yeah, he took a high shot. So they're sorting out the flags. Let's see what happens.
Well, what's terrible is if they say that both penalties offset because one's worse than the other.
For sure.
So it's interesting to see how they do this.
Well, they're still talking about it. So let's see what we got here.
Here we go. An illegal man downfield, and then a shot to the head, or a legal man downfield against the Red Knights, and then a shot helmet to helmet against Edison.
Is that a targeting?
It should be targeting.
If that's targeting, that kid's disqualified, and he has to sit out. What, 2 games?
But they're not really saying much.
They are not. But I don't think it was. I think it was a forearm that took it.
I don't think it was
helmet to helmet.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, I don't think it was helmet to helmet.
But he called a hit to the helmet, or a helmet to the head. Is what he called. Nice catch. It's going to be caught. Is it? Can't tell with the glare off the window.
I think that's Nolan. Isn't it?
I was going to say, it looks like it.
Nolan Dickinson.
Yeah, it is Nolan Dickinson on the catch.
Yeah,
gets him to the 10.
Nice catch.
That's the only thing I don't like when they have penalties offset like that, when one is worse than the other. Yeah, I don't understand it.
So now we're a fourth and can we get? No, first down. We got a first on that. Okay.
We did.
Good. All right, so 1st and 10. We can actually pick up a first down.
No, we did. Well, I don't know what they're doing. The chains haven't moved and the clock's up.
Wait, it's turnover on downs.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what it is.
Must not have got it.
That's what it is. It's a turnover on downs. It's Edison's ball. 1st and 10 on the 11. That was 4th down, yeah. So it looks like they're going to run the ball straight up the middle with Wagner. I'm sorry, McClurg. And he's going to get tackled as he crosses the 20-yard line. They technically don't have to run another play. There's 30 on the play clock, and they're not. Okay. That's it.
So still 15 on the play clock. They're going to let it go. Three, 2, 1, and that is going to do it. That is your final here from Clark Hinkle Stadium as the Red Knights go down 42-6. Join us next week as we will take the drive to Barnesville for another Red Knight football game. Tune in to find out where Suff picks to eat.
No, it's not just me.
And we'll let you know how good it is. So that is going to do it for Riley Fisher, Michelle Anderson, Noah Carafa, Ty Suffaletta, Mr. Rob Suffaletta, and for myself. That is going to do it. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you next week in Barnesville. Take care, everybody.